Sandy?
Yeah, it's no good. My head is killing me. I was lying in bed and there was...
Ice helps. I get migraines and lie in the bath with an ice pack over
I can't do it. Whatever it is, I can't do it. I gotta get dressed. Please, don't talk to me. You speak, and I end up back in bed with you, so don't speak. Please, Anton.
I don't get to speak? That seems unfair.
No, what do you imagine happening? Us growing old together?
I hadn't gone quite so far as that.
Where? In what world? Not mine. What, Passover with the Sonnenbergs and Anton Kilgallen of Lesage d'Or? You coming over to break the fast after I went to a tailgate party with an Episcopalian girl once and they, almost had to be sedated.
I'm very sorry that whatever it is that figures so prominently, call it guilt, in your heart, Sandy, is so immutable. I must confess it's alien to me. God, you keep coming to me. I don't call you. You keep showing up.
I know.
The life I have chosen is not... I love it. But I had to choose to love it and not fight it. I love sex. I love eating. I love art and music and talk, Sandy. That's my life. Food and laughing and romance. It is not a bad life. It is not a bad life. You keep going on and on about what it will be like when I'm 60. I don't know. But if it's anything like the life I have now, I'm sure it will be terrific. Who knows what will happen? It's 1963, and there are a lot of people like us, and every day it gets slightly... I wouldn't say easier, but I was around when they weren't just hunting reds. They were hunting queers as avidly, just as hungrily. I'm not lonely. Why do you think I can't fall in love? I could fall in love with you if that weren't so damn fraught.
I can't stand this blur. Because it's just sex. And then suddenly it's more, and the sex part I could cope with. The compartment of that would be easy to... But it's suddenly love or something, and I don't want... I went to a psychiatrist, and he told me the only way is to stop seeing you, is to stop this, is to cauterize this wound of you.
You went to a psychiatrist, and he told you to stop seeing me.
I am not a homosexual.
Well, I do wish you'd have told me that when we were half an hour ago. I hate it when that happens.
Yes, you can be snide and bitchy, but the fact is, I am not a homosexual. I am not. My doctor, Dr. Schiffman, he treats people like me all the time, and he explained it to me, how it works, and I'm going to listen to him. I'm going to do everything he says.
Everything?
This is a compulsion, Anton, and if you understood it, this seduction of men very often is an attempt to avoid being humiliated by them.
Darling, a question. In our current scenario, I'm a bit confused. Am I tormentor or tormentee? You went to Schiffman? You're going to follow his orders to a T? Because he's well known, you know. This is his shtick.
Don't try it and badmouth him. He's my only hope.
And
it's not just you, it's everything. My mother relentlessly sexualizing our relationship and smothering me.
She seemed quite nice at dinner tonight, actually, and very smart. You know, it's one thing to be a happy-go-lucky young queer. We grow old and mellow. But have you seen what happens to angry young men as they age?
Yes, they grow up and have children. They grow into men who have families and lives and stability and I don't want to say any more because I want to be your friend if that's possible.
Possible? For me or for you? You're already my friend. You have so much ahead of you. You could be anything, anyone. The world now is... It's so different. Sandy, come here.
I'm sorry, Anton. I can't do this. I love you, I think. But I can't.
Your problem is not at all sex, Sandy. It is pleasure. It's joy. And that is a much bigger problem. Sex is just parts. I am debauched, and I am corrupt, and I am debased, but I don't hurt anyone, and I accept it. I hope your psychiatrist is helpful. I'm not sure they've quite fixed the central problem of soothing the unappeasable misery of the joyless, but perhaps they shall. We're still young, and science is moving virtually at the speed of light.